Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. Here is your daily collective tarot reading for Thursday, August the 15th, 2024. We start off first with the overall energy of the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles could be a lot of you guys deciding to focus on your work. Right? A lot of times we see the Three of Pentacles has to do with our finances or our job. Or this could mean that, you're getting ready to be involved in something, or you recently have become involved in something with someone that has a lot of meaning to you. I feel like you and your person right now, or the person you're going to be dealing with, it's about taking something to a higher level. We kind of see the Three of Pentacles sometimes as like making an announcement. You see there's like a little baby there, or, the guy's like kind of like standing up on the platform to like speak, and all eyes are on him. I feel like right now, there's a lot of eyes on you and this connection. Deciding if you're going to take this to a higher level, a higher form of a commitment. Sometimes this can be announcing moving in together, or announcing being exclusive, or it can also represent like getting engaged, or announcing a marriage or the birth of a child. I think there is an important chapter right now taking place, right, where there is an important shift, between you and your love life. It's like you're changing status some way. If we look in the challenge position, we have Piscean energy. It's the King of Cups. So the challenge is to really like get a hold of our emotions. The King of Cups is like a big emotional card. It's very mature, being emotionally mature, but it is also at the same time, it's a very nurturing, loving, grounded type of love, a healthy love, but it's a full love. This isn't the type of like obsessive, possessive, all over the place, crazy love. So it's like finding this, place of being emotionally fulfilled and balanced, right? That's going to like allow you to be able to take things to a higher level, and have something to celebrate. I do feel like there's a lot, in the coming days, weeks for you to celebrate, especially on the front of your love life. If we look in the recent past, we have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like, this is something that it brings you happiness. This connection brings you happiness. Your person sees you as their happiness as well. This is something that, I feel like you're willing to fight for. Something that I feel like you're willing to defend or protect. And maybe just recently you've been put into a position where you feel like that's what you got to do. Sometimes, sometimes that brings the best out of people, is when they feel like their back's against the wall and like they might lose what really matters to them. And on the bottom of the deck, we do see the Temperance card. It's like knowing that this is a divine connection, right? And it's being divinely guided. I think deep down that your connection with this person, the way you'll know this person is like it's going to be a very spiritual connection, and it's going to feel like destiny or fate, And I feel like maybe that's why, like you've known this is something to fight for and protect ever since the beginning. It's like you guys are now trying to take things to a higher level, but there's this need to really like emotionally ground. We see in the immediate future, we do have the Two of Wands. So, this is like knowing that you're at a crossroads and taking some sort of action to like move into the future. I feel like, and sometimes we can get to that, if we're wanting to take something to like a higher level, higher, form of commitment, we know that, we have to take big action sometimes. If we look at the Focus card, we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like, there has been some sort of sense of betrayal or letdown or heartbreak, and this could be, you healing heartbreaks of the past. This could be them healing heartbreaks of the past. It doesn't necessarily, have to be between the two of you, but, that's third party energy. I feel like, it's not so much of like somebody cheating on you. It could be, for some of you guys, it will be, for a few of you. But for the most part, it's like, a third energy being brought in, whether this is like, friends, exes that are still hanging on, or, this is like work, or just, habits. This can be habits too, addictions, anything that brought in an extra energy that didn't belong into the dynamic between the two of you. And I feel like this is the focus. It's like healing that, right? Healing that, taking things to a higher level, like learning how to become emotionally grounded, because it's like realizing you have something worth fighting for, and now you're at this crossroads where action has to be taken, and that's why you don't see it coming, but you will be celebrating, right? The Three of Cups, you will be celebrating. This is like drinking, partying, having a good time, It can also be reconciliation, or reuniting with somebody. Maybe there was some side of emotional distance between the two of you. It's like finally coming back together and having something to celebrate. It's like overcoming, a major obstacle. Overcoming a major obstacle. And it's like, I feel like the conflict really is just like people not willing to step up and like take mature actions, right? Taking mature actions, because it's like we're trying to attain this success with the Ten of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands, which is saying like, we need straightforward, mature, passionate action. And it's like being responsible with your action, not being in the page energy, the fuck boy, fuck girl energy. You're not being in the night energy, here for a good time, not a long time energy. It's like, needing to step up and be in that King of Wands energy, which, takes clear, concise, straightforward, mature action, but it's done from a place of love and passion, right? And that's what will bring you the success, and that's the guaranteed success. This is overall success with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like wish fulfillment, it's having it all, feeling like you having it all. If we look in the hopes and fears or the hopes and dreams, we have the Hangman. So it's like, in order for this to take place, there had to have been some sort of patience, and there's been sacrifices that have been made, and there's sacrifices that still have to be made in order to like bring this to, an outcome that you're going to be happy with, and that you and your person are going to be happy with. And we see the outcome is judgment, right? Judgment is like something coming back from the dead. It's like calling judgment on a situation, putting an end to one situation to begin another, putting it into a cycle, putting it into a behavior, right? It's like saying enough is enough with something, but it's like it's in order to give something new life, and it's clarified by the Strength card, because this is a strong bond, strong connection. I feel like you and your person, have deep inner strength, and you never know, like one of you guys could have Leo highly aspected as well, maybe in your Venus or your Sun or your rising. It's like it's reviving something, bringing something back, from the dead, and it's by making a decision to cut off some sort of, whatever's affecting the peace, We have the finances and career card. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And maybe it could be that for some of you guys. Maybe it's just like money problems, We do have the Three of Pentacles as the overall energy. And like I said, that can be a card of like working hard, focusing on work, getting promotions, things like that. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I feel like, this, you really can see that, with the Strength, the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups. This is a deep, deep love, deep, deep attraction and connection. Then we have the Transformer, the affirmation, I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. And I feel like right now it's you or your person or you're both. Like you're just triggering this amazing fucking healing within each other, And because of that, like you're both kind of like transforming right now. You're going from the caterpillar to the butterfly, and your relationship is transforming from like a caterpillar to a butterfly. And then we have Luna Moth. Luna Moth is about basically, the same thing, transformation, transforming the bad, the negative in our life, our shadow, into something positive, taking a negative and turning it into something good, taking our bad habits and turning them into a positive. And I feel like that's what this has been all about, That's what it's been all about, being willing to make the sacrifices, being willing to take the mature, straightforward, action-oriented energy, knowing that you're at a crossroads and decisions have to be made, and stepping up and having that mature emotional energy. Fighting for a connection, closing out any external, and like third-party energy can come from, astral ties to people of the past, to attachments you have, to indulgences, all kinds of things, and it's cutting that off, giving for a reason to celebrate, because this is a divinely guided connection. You know, it's a divinely guided connection. I see money getting better. You know, I see there's intense chemistry and there's intense transformation here. This is a beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. I will see you guys tomorrow for the weekend reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, text 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com. Follow me, Instagram, Facebook, Best Damn Podcast, Twitter, The Real Best Damn, YouTube, Best Damn Podcast Official, and Best Damn Podcast, and TikTok, The Best Damn Podcast. Donate, PayPal, Cash App, Facebook Messenger Pay, or Patreon.com, Best Damn Podcast Official. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.